Alright, February 28th, 2019. Market closed about 20 minutes ago. I'm going to show you a few trades that I took today. And if you've been following my videos, you know that I don't trade early in the day much. But I'm going to show you one trade that I took early. Didn't end up burning me, but here it is. This popped up in a vwap scan that I have, Trade Ideas vwap scan. I was testing these new trades based on the scan, and I liked the way it moved based on what I was looking at. I got in here about 45.14. I got in right before 10 o'clock. It was like 9:59. It spiked up and I got out right away. I just wanted a quick scalp, and it was like basically a 5-cent scalp. And I just didn't like that volume spike. I felt like it was gonna crash after that, and it kind of did. Crashed right back down to this 200 moving average. It was really whippy, and then broke below it. So I would have probably ended up taking a loss if I'd held on to it, even though eventually it started moving up. Man, it got up to about, about 40 cents above where I got in, or 30 cents just about from where I got in. So yeah, so I was just testing. I was just fooling around with a new scan just to see what I could get from it. Basically what I liked is that it was above the 200 moving average, it was above VWAP, and it was above yesterday's close. And it had volume, and the daily chart I didn't like, though. That was one of the reasons why I was just looking for a quick scalp. I wanted to get out up here at like 45.26, but I only got out at about 45.20ish, so about 5 cents or so. So yes, that was just a nothing trade. Didn't really do anything. I took a loss on TJX. So this is based on the VWAP bouncing scan that I've used before. And basically, I liked everything about this except that it wasn't tight. The candles weren't too tight. It was a little choppy. See, it's like red. It's not moving smoothly. But overall, it was kind of, even on the 15-minute chart, you can see it's not very pretty. But I liked that it was down on the day. Kind of came up to VWAP, rejected it, but then it came back up again and beat it. So that it's not technically a second break of VWAP. I mean, you can consider this it started above VWAP, broke below it, failed to get above it, and got above it once. I really should have waited to see if it tested this right here before getting in, and then maybe it would continue up. And I didn't. I got in right away, a couple indecision dojis, and I was just hoping that it was going to continue up because it was above the 10 EMA on a 15-minute chart. But it ended up crashing back down almost right away. So it's bad. It's a bad trade. But I made up for it with Tiffany. So for all you people that ended up buying stuff for your significant others during the Valentine's season, this end of February, I was looking forward to. It was actually moving up all month. Right around actually February 14th, we can take a look at right here on the daily chart. Right around the beginning of February, and it hit bottom here on Christmas, right? Actually, Christmas Eve. Right after Christmas Eve, it started moving back up again, but right around February 14th, it started taking a nice little consistent green candles up movement. So I liked that, and again, the VWAP scan, I will show you where it popped up. This is the scan. Basically, it looks for stocks that are down on the day, coming back up near VWAP, and breaking through it. A lot of times what will happen is if it has enough momentum and it's coming back through VWAP, it'll continue up. So I got into this one at around 11:25. You can see that it triggered at 11:20 on my scanner, right about here. So I got in here, and immediately look what happened. This huge green bar, right? It went up almost 20 cents on this one green bar. So what bothered me about that was, even though it was above the 200 moving average here, which I liked, this spike, usually when it spikes up so quickly, as much as I love that, it can come down right away too. And I just wanted a win, so I said I'm going to get out right here. I got out at about, I got in at 94.63, and I think I got out at 91. So not horrible, like a 28 cent gain basically. And it was good. And what you can see here, what happened is it failed the 200 moving average, but then came back up. This probably would have been a good time to get back into it because it was above a whole number at 95, right around here. It was above the 200 moving average, and it ended up going up another almost 50 cents. So actually, from where I got in, it went up nearly $1. Got in at 61 and went up to about 50, so close to 90-cent gain on this. So I identified this one correctly. I knew this was a good candidate, and if it had gone up a little slower, if it hadn't had spiked here, I probably would have slowly moved my stop up over the course of the day. But this just made me a little nervous. I said, you know what, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This was my first target. This is exactly where my target was. I got out right at my first target. My second target was like right above here, and this third target was right about here. So it hit all my targets, but I got out at my first target just because it was just moving too quickly. And this is one I probably should have monitored throughout the day and maybe gotten back into, but I rarely do that for some reason. Once I'm out of a trade, I usually just don't want to get back into it for some reason. I want to keep a win, but that's really not the best way to go about it. If you look on the 15-minute chart too here, there's a lot of bottoming candles, wicks here, indicating sellers were trying to bring it down, but it stayed above this moving average. So yeah, once it got to 95, I probably could have gotten in for another quick gain of maybe 40 to 50 cents. But yeah, I just ended up taking this win. That was it. Now there was a lot of trades too that I liked on the day that I didn't get into, and I'm really disappointed in. Most of all was this VCRA. This was another one down on the day, coming back through vwap. Right here, I got alerted at 32.46. I wish I got in. I could have put a stop just below this little close of yesterday, 32.46, and look how high it went, all the way up to 33.74. So over $1. Really missed the boat on that one. There was another one I was looking at. Dropbox kind of did that today. Down on the day, came back 23.75-ish area. I was thinking about getting in. Got up to 24.10. So not a huge gain, 35 cents, but still would have been a positive. And then here's another. This one came early. Down on the day, came back up through VWAP. Ended up going up over almost $1 from where I was alerted, right around here. And then I'm not sure. Oh, I know. Early in the day. So this is the early in the day scan looks for this type of trade where it's coming up above VWAP. It's coming near a 200 moving average that's flat. And I almost got in right here at 33.07. It was above a whole number, so I like that. I could have gotten in at 33.07, put my stop at like 32.93-ish in that area. 33.07. Look how high it went up. It went up to 34.66. So over $1.50. That would have been huge for me. And I just, like I say, I don't trade very often the first 15 or really even the 30 minutes. But I could have gotten in anywhere around here. Right here at 10.10, could have gotten in at here at 33.23 and set my stop below the 200. Just 15 cents, 23, and just ridden it up. Look how these nice tight candles all the way up. But yeah, so those are the ones I was looking at. Didn't end up taking that one. Disappointed. Very disappointed I didn't take this one. I don't know if there were many more. There's not much else going on. But those, oh yeah, there's one more I really like. This one. Down on the day. It was a little whippy here, but it failed VWAP and then broke it again, failed it again. This is like a third break of VWAP. And this closed it yesterday, this little dotted line, if you can see here. Wish I got in here, right around, maybe when it broke the 200, around 58.67, all the way up to 59.39. So, another one I missed. But, very happy with Tiffany. So, retail was okay for me today. And, it was a gem. Yeah, that's lame. Anyway, be back tomorrow for the start of March. It's a Friday. So probably to be taking it easy after this week. Not going to be doing too much trading tomorrow. Kind of did a lot more trading than I wanted to this week. But March, yeah, hopefully March will be a good month. Hope February was a good month for you guys. If you have any questions about day trading, want to know what my strategies are and how I go about setting them up, let me know in the comments and I'll answer them. Right? Take care.